let's see from an angle of compatibility.
Okay.
Let's say from an angle of compatibility, because if you guys are not like compatible, it becomes toxic.
Oh, okay.
The point where I realized that no, this is not going to work was the point where I think there was a day we were together, and I was with some friend, a female friend, and we were just talking, and she was coming, and she just walked past us like.
She didn't say hi.
She didn't even say what, and I'm like.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Men We Sabi. So today I have with me the humble and tantalizing looking slaying left and right in the black on black. You're killing it. You're killing it. I'm digging your outfit. So hi, how are you?
I'm chill.
So please introduce yourself for our viewers.
So I'm Lanre and I'm here with Men We Sabi.
Yes, the man we Sabi, I don't invite them. So I remain my humble self, Femi Show, or Femi Show Boali. So today, Lanre, more things they occur. Things they occur. You know, they're nice for other people again anymore, man. Streets don't. Once he led you.
Go easy in the street, to Remy.
So right now, we got somebody asking us that we don't date toxic relationship before. Say you don't date toxic relationship before.
Obviously no.
But see, with the way you address me, I sure that I say I be the toxic person.
Nah, lie.
You are the future of relationships now. Future things. King of toxic people.
You know, say sometimes even demons they act like angels.
Hey, what to bury? I want Larry. See, I hope people know that Larry's are worse than Femi's.
That's not true.
Run away from Larry's. Run away from Larry. Larry's are worse than Femi's.
Absolutely wrong.
Femi's are like the angels. Larry's, they call them Yoruba demon, but Larry's are the devils.
Nah, that's not.
You understand? Oh, so you are trying to claim that you're an angel. Obviously. Why you can't wear black?
Sometimes
why you can't wear black? You remember demon wing come out from your back now.
Sometimes angels wear black. No, why not?
Okay, so now let's get back to it. So I would like to know, have you ever been in a toxic relationship?
Sure, I have. Sure.
So how was it being in a toxic relationship? When did you realize that this relationship with me I did in saying a toxic relationship and Did you jackpot immediately you noticed, or you still saw you were, No,
the truth is, first off, before anyone gets into a relationship, it wasn't obviously going to be a toxic. There was never going to be a toxic sign.
So you didn't sight any red flag.
Not see any red flag from the get-go.
Sure, vex the babe.
No, actually sometimes not be vex. Let's see from an angle of compatibility.
Okay.
Let's see from an angle of compatibility, because if you guys are not like compatible, it becomes toxic.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
So let's see from that angle. So from the get-go, we were like smooth, because it was like the initial grind.
That first honeymoon stage. You get where you go to brush ceiling as you dey call. You get to go to mop ocean. You understand?
I call 5 times, 10 times a day. I just want to. And I mean, I think the first sign was, I think I was far from this babe, and she said she was going to quit her job because she wanted to be close. That was absurd.
So she wanted to quit her job.
So that she was trying to get another job somewhere around that place. It sounded very extreme, but I was still trying to understand, but I didn't get it. Well, whatever suits you. But are you sure this is a good idea for you? She said it was good. It's good, but me, I know say I'm as good idea. And people that are like that, you cannot really change
their opinion
because they thought about it, they decided before even telling you about it. So when she did, she was really close to me, so it became a case of I have to see you like almost every time. I have to talk to you like almost every time.
Oh.
Let's not forget that there are people who do not mind saying their.
Yeah, some people's love language now make physical touch every time.
Make we not forget.
Yes.
And there are some of us where we say we don't want my space is my space.
Like you don't like a clingy babe.
Yeah, clingy. It's clingy though.
Me I don't like clingy babe. You get one babe where I did date one time like this. That girl was clingy as fuck.
Oh God. Not your life.
She can't dey cook. You get. So she dey cook for my guys. So me, I won't come out the relationship. My guys call it Femi. Just stay this. Me, say
no guys, no girl. So at the end of the day, I think the point where I realized that no, this is not going to work was the point where I think there was a day we were together, and I was with some friend, a female friend, and we were just talking, and she was coming, and she just walked past us like.
She didn't say hi.
She didn't even say what, and I'm like, you like. I didn't even see it as a thing. I was like, oh, maybe this babe not doing the mood.
Okay.
So when I go in, I was like, what's up? We just walked past us like that. What's the point? Like, what's the problem? She was like, why are you talking to? Why you stayed there for too long? I even go inside the room. I'm like, I don't get it. You know,
does she expect you to leave who you are with to come
at that
and
moment? I
attend
was
to her?
lost because I was trying to get where she was coming from, but there was no point there because this person I was talking to, like, just casual conversation.
But like, did she know the person that you were talking to?
No.
So she has never met the person.
Yeah,
before?
but at least you can find out.
That's
so it became very different to me. Like, it was a different feeling, and I'm like, but the way I was able to leave, let me even cut long story short, it was very smooth. To be honest.
How? You see, I don't talk in a Yoruba demon.
It was smooth.
Because I don't know how person go leave toxic relationship and it goes smooth.
I mean, aside every other drama, one day there was a day I was feeling mad, and I went out, I came back, and I was like, you know what, let's be very frank. I do not want you to change yourself for me.
So you were mature about it.
Yeah. Do not even try to make efforts to try to change yourself.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you're going to mess your personality up.
Okay.
And secondly, I do not even want you to start thinking you have a fault.
Okay.
No. I feel like we're not just compatible.
So wait, how long did you date for long? Were you in love with her? Wasn't it difficult that this person that, because for me, I had somebody that, well, I can consider it a toxic relationship, you get, but it was kind of like distance.
Mm-hmm.
You get, so she traveled out, and you know, when people they travel out sometimes, you understand. So we became distant. So when she came back, things just fell apart. You get, and I was still trying to I still try to, me lover boy, as I always say. I was still trying to, get back into it and, try to work things out. But at the end of the day, then we tried the whole friendship thing, you get, for a while. And at the end of the day, it seemed like she was the one that brought up the idea that we should be friends. You get. I was not into it.
Obviously not because you like her, yeah?
I was, exactly, because I'm like, how would I be friends with somebody that I still have feelings for? You understand? But I came up with like a compromise and everything, and at the end of the day, she broke the whole compromise shit and everything. And later on, I think one time we're just having a conversation, and I just randomly asked her if she was like, oh, are you seeing anybody and stuff like that? You get? And the way she took it P,
She took it P.
She took it P that I was asking if she was seeing somebody else.
Did you feel like it was a defensive mechanism?
I don't even know. After that day, I just carried my L and I went my way.
I feel say that thing.
You get, so like for that, it was really crazy. You get, it was a whole lot of back and forth. It wasn't easy to leave her because this was somebody that I developed and for me, it's very hard to develop a relationship with somebody. So somebody that I actually worked for years, I developed it. How it can't spoil like, so was it not difficult for you to leave when the time came how was it so easy for you to just, and how did you even move on past it?
No, the thing is, I think everything happened in my head. I feel like everything that happens with me happens in my head first. Okay. So even before we started dating, it was in my head. I knew that I liked this person. So at the point where I realized that this is not my kind of person. Okay. I know my kind of person. So I mean, first off, I always go for my kind of people.
Oh, okay. Some Shoma needy.
Physical features in that. Not always.
The reason is the ED of the ED.
But you don't man see on sometimes. Like you do panta now.
Oh my idiot panta. Malo sobel.
So then again, at the point it became I don't. Okay, ED too. I need how to. I mean, ED is just that thing. Yeah, there are so many other things. There are
a lot of things that you need to put into consideration.
There's so many other things. So ED too will give me that vibe that I want. Like, it just becomes very. So in my head, it was already playing like, can I do? What do I need to do? How do I make this how do I need to make this happen? To be honest, that girl is amazing.
Okay, so why was it not easy for you to
see? I had to ask my friends afterwards, like some of my friends out there, like, how were you guys able to, like, have you fallen out in love with someone before, or have you had a toxic relationship before? Because at the point, you know, it became a thing of this girl features vex, just smash something for ground.
I don't see that kind of
so
before.
like if we're getting mad at each other, like at the point I was like, we can get mad at each other, yeah, it's not a problem.
Okay.
The idea is we're not born, we don't have the same background, we don't even share the same level of understanding. We need to like come together and understand ourselves some type of way. But if it gets to a point where you cannot deal and then you're becoming very destructive, then you're starting to go out of line.
Okay.
And
So
I feel like at the end of the day, I started to see myself as the problem.
seriously.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, she's not that kind of person. She's a sweet person. So if you're becoming destructive, have you been destructive before? She said no. So I feel like me being in your life is causing you a problem. So it shows that we're not compatible.
So you just knew that you had to leave.
So it was better for me to tell you that, see, there are guys who would understand
what
this.
you're going through.
Like there are guys who, what you want is what they want.
Okay.
So don't try to change for me. Just be yourself. Don't try to change. Just be yourself. You'll find someone else, and then everything is going to work smoothly. And gracefully, she found someone else.
She did. So do you guys still talk?
Yeah, one time, she was like, "Thank you for that advice." That even though it felt like I was
Bad advice at that time.
I
Yeah.
was trying to, but so I mean, at the end of the day, it worked. So sometimes I always tell people, when you just come with all this narrative of, this babe they do like this babe no, they even make me feel like this. I'm like, guys, sometimes you have to consider compatibility because there are people, this thing where they complain about now, there are people out there who want this exact same thing that you're complaining about. So maybe make sure just stay chill. Find that right person. You might not be the right person. It does not mean that she would obviously like you. You be chill guy. And yes, obviously. So that's the point. That's the point.
So what kind of? So that was the kind of lesson that you learned from.
That was what I learned from the old thing. Like that's like the lesson I learned from the old thing.
Yeah.
But I knew from a point. I don't know how I discovered. I just told her like, see, you're not a bad person. You know that sometimes you can genuinely see through someone and say that this person is not bad.
So you felt that like you guys being together was toxic for you?
It was toxic for both of us.
But then if you guys were apart, it was cool.
It was cool. We became friends and everything was smooth. Because we were friends
See,
before
the thing is that for a lot of
friends before we started dating, and it worked well while we were friends because it was good. So why is it now different now? I feel like the level of accountability that she wanted from me was not what I could provide.
Oh, okay.
You want to know, you don't even want to say with anybody. You just want
so she was very insecure.
She was insecure. She became, I think it grew into being very destructive
and paranoid
and all.
She was paranoid.
Yeah.
So in what way was she actually paranoid?
Okay, so there was this time we went to a supermarket to get something.
In public?
No, it wasn't even in public. And then one of my female friends at work saw me. And we're talking about music. She's not really musical.
Okay.
I'm very good musical. So she was telling me about an album that I recommended.
Okay.
And she was just like, that's an amazing album. And the way so we're talking, I'm like, oh, you like this album? And we hugged and all. And then I was like, and she left.
And she was there.
No, she obviously not like just a friend. And I came out. She didn't say anything. I got to the room. And it was like real quick from 0 to 100.
Well, she don't enter like 150. When no be Bugatti. That's sweet.
I don't understand waiting this up. I was like, and I didn't understand at first. I was like, what's happening?
So wait, was she like she was shouting at you?
Because I sent the same. Funny enough, I sent that same album
to her.
She did not. I think she didn't vibe with it, or she didn't listen to it.
So is it that she felt that like you were vibing with somebody on something that like was supposed to be your thing?
That's like some level of insecurity. But at the end of the day, our reaction was like the level of paranoia or something. So I was like, why are you this paranoid about it? Like, she likes it, and she was like, that's bullshit. Is that how you send things to other people? I'm like, no, like, can I not have friends? And I was like, okay, I got mad. And
but she was very insecure when it came to you, right?
When it what?
When it came to things about you, she was insecure.
I think. Yeah.
Were you ever insecure when it came to things about her?
No.
How? So wait, because to me, me I not gonna lie, me I didn't insecure.
No, my insecurity no go reach say.
You not go reach some certain level.
There are levels to this thing now.
So there are sometimes that
bro. Like, imagine if your babe, just at the point you guys were talking, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to have this conversation with you. And I just pick up my earphone, say, I don't even want to hear anything when you talk. And I did this, and this babe carried the earphone, open window.
Yeah. Hey, imagine if na Max Air earphone, 250k, I mean 400k long. Hey,
I'm talking to you.
She better turn to Superman. She better turn to Superman and
and then she was like, I'm talking to you, and then this is what you want to do, and I'm like, okay, what was that for?
Ah, God.
That was that for.
Please, did she replace the headset?
Wait, did she? I was like, no need.
Love.
Because after everything got said to you, you could just be like, baby, that was not necessary. Baby, that was not.
No, that was not necessary. You go put check on them. That was not necessary. Something where I don't work for, you go control.
For real, like, I was like,
no, I mean, I don't think that personally. I don't think I can survive with like extreme, like, violent people.
But the honest truth is, sometimes these people are not naturally
violent.
Like,
but
it's just emotions. You know that's one thing I tell people every time. You can't tell people how to react
to a certain situation.
Yeah,
yes.
You can't.
Yes.
You're coming from a different picture.
But you have to understand it from their point of view.
You have to try to understand. Even it's not comfortable for me.
Okay.
I'm not comfortable with that situation.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you that this is a wrong step to make. I can only try to make you understand that it's not right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you.
It's toxic. It's toxic for me and as well to the other party too. So that means we're not compatible. That means there's no need for all of this.
So you feel that this whole toxic shit, me I no go shield in Buso. This whole toxic shit, you feel like it has to do with compatibility.
Yeah, that's why I think a whole lot.
So wait, what if they are compatible but they are still toxic to each other?
Okay, you can't be compatible with toxic. That's what I feel.
Seriously,
compatibility is a whole lot.
Okay. All right. So like, in something very very short, just explain to me what compatibility means to you. Because for some people it's physical attributes. Some people it's just okay, this person understands me on a mental level, stuff like that.
Yeah, so, I get what you're saying. I don't know how people say it, but first of all,
like from your own perspective.
I don't know how people say it, but from my own perspective, first of all, you need to understand that compatibility does not have anything to do with physical features.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's just how people say, when you see the right one, you know.
But when you see that right behind, and you mesmerized by it.
No, that's some level of attraction.
Yes, for sure.
So let's just put it into context.
Okay.
When you see the right person, Papa, you go know it could just happen. Like everything will just go smoothly. You'll find yourself not forcing to be with this person or not trying to.
So things with the person will be very, very easy. Like, what if it gets difficult during the
No, there's going to be a point, but these things are going to be things that you can deal with.
Okay, so if it's something that you can't deal with, then you get the idea that you're not actually compatible.
If you're compatible, don't worry. I don't think you get to a point where it's going to be so difficult that you cannot deal with. I feel that
okay.
That's my own.
All right. So it was really nice having the stylish Lanre, you understand, on Men with Sabi. So please do tell us what you guys feel about this. How do you feel about toxic relationship? Have you ever had an experience with a toxic person? And do tell us, how did you leave that relationship? Did you run, or like Lanre did, were you mature about it? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this. I'm your humble Femi show, and
Lanre.
we'll be back.
Thank you.
Thank you.